103. You guys ever see something that you just instantly regret seeing? Just instantly. This is where you can do that. See my face, regret it every single day. Yeah. Because of this, because of these, because of this, because of this. I can see how people like get to my video, like what they click on, and I'm like, I don't want to. I regret it. Every time I go to like analytics, I regret it instantly. Yeah, I was watching the Game Grumps play Mario Maker, and with Mario Maker they're playing Rubber Ross's video levels he's played, like the world he played, or made, and I don't remember what it was, but multiple times the Game Grumps made a joke, and Ross was like, listen guys, you need to stop. They're not playing together. He's like we're watching recordings from months ago, and it's like, oh, you need to stop that. That's someone's kink. And I'm just like, it is. And that was this. Not this. That. Yeah, so unrelated, but there was this guy in one of my language classes when I was overseas, and like in school, my school had a campus off country, so I went there, blah blah. I was learning the language, and in that class I was up from 6 in the morning, and my class was at 3 at night. And I had another class I ended at like 7 at night. All schoolwork from point A to point B. Just full schoolwork out in the day. When I get home and everything, like at the end of it, at peace. From like 6 to 6 or 6 to something else. And usually it would be sun up, but sundown when I get home, blah blah. So I have my language class at the end of the day, and I was always super grumpy. I'm like, I just did hours and hours of homework and studying for the quiz. That was every single day. And all that homework, hours and hours and hours of homework from my first class ending at like 8 something, maybe 9, to like 3 was all just doing homework and studying. And for this language class, it was horrible, it was awful. They thought you can master a language in like 4 years. I'm like, no, you can't. Sorry. So anyways, it was awful. It was the worst setup. If it was the only thing I did in life, yeah, but I had all these other classes that I had to do when I got home, blah, blah. So finally, one day, it was at the very end of the class, and I don't remember his name, and I've been thinking about him a lot. He reminds me a lot of Marcus from Superstore, is why I have it in my head. Anyways, so every day he's loud and obnoxious, this guy, and I don't know what his name is. I wish I could find him. And we're sitting in class, and he would make noise, he would talk to me, and I would be rude. I would be rude, and I'm just like, listen, I'm sorry, you're just having a good time. I'm not. I'm sorry. And he was talking to me about something in class, and he made jokes, and one time he was like hitting his desk to knock over his chapstick he had on it, and then I'm just like, stop. And then I'd be turning around like, I forgot my book, and I'm like, yeah, you would, sure. I didn't think anything of it until like of us together hanging out. I didn't think anything of it until finally I'm in the like cafeteria area. There's no actual foods there, only vending machines. But anyways, I digress. And I'm sitting there, and one of my friend group, you know, and somebody goes, oh, I don't like that guy's, like, this group. I'm like, oh, I don't know them. Till the guy from my class shows up, sits down, and he points to me, points to his friend, and go, guys, this is the person I've been talking about. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, this is the person I described to you guys. And there's something else, and I felt so bad, because he thought, like, we were not friends, but like, he talked to me about me. He talked about me to his friends, and he thought like I was cool and funny, and I was like, oh, I thought I was a dick. And I feel horrible. So I feel so bad, and that was like the last day of class, so I could never make up for it. Yet like one time, I was so out of it. I was so tired constantly. This was an everyday struggle. And he showed up, and he would be talking to me, and he was like, oh, today I hit my head in the shower, and I was bleeding, and I was bleeding, and I was bleeding, and I'm just like, oh, that was rough. He's like, it was scary. I'm like, no, I bet it was, but I was too tired to care. I was too tired to say anything. I felt horrible. So I don't know what his name is, because all I can think about is now is the name Marcus, and it was not Marcus, because that's the only name I can think of because of Superstore. It's just the only thing I can think of. Halfway there. only halfway there. Yeah, my sibling had schoolwork and blah blah, so I decided when she does schoolwork, I'll be reading this thing about I need to read a thing for being trans, because I need informed consent. I forgot about what word that was, informed consent, and it was about it's about like knowing what you're agreeing to, informed consent. Duh. But what happened was the thing that I was given was like 120 pages, and I had 2 months to read it. I'm 50 pages in. I'm like, no. So I have a month left so I'm a month in, and I need to kind of kick it into high gear and actually read that nonsense. And by nonsense, I mean important information. But yeah, yeah, so I gotta read that, so I read a few pages today. Where my terms was to, know what's going on. What happened if I take hormones? What happened if I take have surgery? Blah blah blah. Different kinds of hormones, different kinds of surgeries. But luckily, half of it, some of it, I only have to read half of it, given the fact there's 2 ways of transitioning. You can transition more masculine, or you can transition more feminine. So I only have to read one way. So I'm gonna probably obviously read the rest of it, and then decide if and how I wanna take testosterone. So yeah, I need to figure that out. What do I wanna do? But medical stuff, reading medical stuff really kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, because it was, I don't know, blood and needle warning. There was a saying, if you take testosterone, it can thicken up your blood, so you have to stop it and then go back on it, and then blah blah blah. It's just a thing, and I'm like, I don't want thick blood. I don't want to deal with that. That's scary. And then you can and that's the biggest thing. And then I know one guy that has such thick blood that it like slows down the machine that gets, like, when you donate blood, like slows down the whole process and everything. And I'm like, But then there's yeah, the other thing was like how you take testosterone. You can take it orally in a pill. You can take it transdermally, like a jelly, or you can take it like an injection, And I was looking at it, and there's other types of blood. I don't remember what the other one was, but one of them was you can take it like right there where like the cheek meets like the gums kind of area, question mark. I don't know why I stopped looking that up, because I'm like, no, I refuse. So I refuse that one. Because no, I will not be having that done. Oh, well, luckily I don't have to read the whole thing. I just want to read the hormone parts, which I think I'm pretty much done with. Very soon it will talk about surgeries, which is a different conversation for a different time. Right now I'm just looking into hormones, but kind of wanted it all read, so we'll have to figure that out. By we, I mean me. Yeah, I got the rest of my Unus Annus. I'm gonna try goodbye. Thank heavens I had the opportunity, because I'm really, really glad about that, because I really like it. And so, yeah, and I finally got to wash wool stuff, so I can finally wear a sweatshirt I got, or not sweatshirt, a sweater I got from the thrift store. And I'm very pleased by that, because I want to wear it a lot. Really cute. I might wear it tomorrow. Ooh, fun. Maybe too hot? Question mark?